Hey guys and girls, it's Rob again, and I'm back with a CSS Debugging Hot Tip. So I have a ebook here I'm working on, and as you can see, I'm trying to make it responsive. Um, and the idea is when we get it to as narrow as it can go, there should be no scroll bars, and we're good to go there. But if I check out the earlier revision of this project and rebuild it, we're going to see some scroll bars show up. This isn't ready, it's a work in progress. There's um, still stuff to be done, but as you notice, as I scroll here, no more narrow, the scroll bar, the horizontal scroll bar, and we've got junk sticking out on the right side. So I need to debug this and figure out how to get rid of those nasty scroll bars, because that's not going to work. So how do we do that? Well, I have a hot tip from my friend Vlad, F1 Vlad. He's a coworker of mine, buddy. He's a UI genius. And some of you might already know this, some might not, but if you do star in the console and then do an rgba 000.0.2, you get this interesting debuggable presentation here, and you can really see what's going on. So you can see things from a slightly different perspective, and you see our scroll bars kicking in. We can already see that that header is causing problems. It's kind of sticking out. And if we scroll down, a little disclaimer, a lot of scrolling about to happen, but we have to do that to find out. We see that there's these images are kind of jetting out, and that we have code samples here that are also jetting out. And that seems to be our main set of issues. Let's go ahead and start trying to address them. Sorry again for the scrolling. It's sort of a necessary evil here. I'm going to inspect this element. And right now I'm already seeing that, yeah, well, there's going to be a problem, and there's a responsive fix for this. It's pretty popular. It's just to set the width to 100%. And if we do that, we can see that that takes care of that. Let's go ahead and put that in our CSS. This is actually Sass using Compass, but for those that aren't aware of how that works, just think of it as CSS. And we already have a rule with 100%, and we're just going to add that, reload our page, and there we see the image is responding nicely. See, it narrows down because image is now 100%. So let's go ahead and take care of some of the other problems we saw in the header. And we're going to need to go ahead and do our little background RGBA alpha trick again here. And some of you guys, maybe some of you guys already know this. This is old hat to you, but I'm sure some of you don't. So again, it's just really easy to see what's going on and which elements are sort of jetting out to the right and fix them. Well, I've got a padding of 20 pixels, and that's, top, right, bottom, and left. So we want to make the left and right 0. And there we go. That takes care of that. Before we reload, we're just going to go ahead and stick that in there and try to go fix this other code sample issue that we had. Some more scrolling about to happen here. And we're just trying to look for our code sample that was jetting out to the right, and there it is. So we could handle this a number of ways. Let's inspect it. The sort of fast and dirty, quick and dirty fix would be to just force it to wrap, and we'll show you what that looks like. You do word break, and then break word, and you can see that now it's no longer going off to the side, but our bootstrap there, if you see right here, our bootstrap is now kind of wrapping mid-word. Not that cool, but semi-acceptable if you're on an iPhone. Could be a lot worse, right? The other thing is we could do responsive media queries, and then upon detecting a narrower width, just decrease the font size like that. In any event, let's just go back and check out, go back to the head of our Git repo here. I guess I got a stash. So let's let's review what happened here. So we basically used this star selector for background RGBA with an alpha of 0.2, and we were able to see exactly where our problem spots were and fix it. And now, as you can see, there's no scroll bar. So that's it, and I hope you enjoyed the CSS Debugging Hot Tip.